Well, after a week of intense competition, it all comes down to this. The folks in Chesapeake have sold this place out all week long, and they will for today's final between Johnny Archer and Tom Kennedy. This for the United States Open 9-ball championship. Let's take a look at how these two players got here. Actually, what this really is a rematch. Tom Kennedy has played brilliantly all week long. He has not lost so much as a match. Johnny Archer actually lost to Kennedy and had to come back and play 2 matches to get back to this final. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, or in this case for Johnny Archer, a low light in his first match with Tom Kennedy, missing this 3-ball. It was a shot that Johnny Archer will make, what, 90 out of 100 times probably 99 out of 100 times, and then it was for Tom Kennedy just to come back and close things out. And close things out he did, and he did so in impressive fashion. He just took no prisoners all week long, and he winds up in the final without so much as a loss. Remember, this is a double elimination tournament, and he never had to go that far. Finally, Johnny Archer says, throw in the towel, that's it, I'm giving you the 9-ball, I've had enough, and he wound up in the final. And here we are with a rematch. Hello again, everybody. I'm Barry Tompkins, along with Mike Sigel. And Mike, let's talk about this match. First of all, 2 good guys playing for one of the most coveted prizes in your sport.
Yeah, we got 2 young players. Johnny Archer, obviously, #1 player, tough to beat. Tom Kennedy, I really haven't been watching too much of his game, but I know he's playing phenomenal here. He hasn't lost a match yet. He's breaking well, tremendous shot maker. This is going to be a great match.
Let's talk a little bit more about Johnny Archer. He's a guy who's just won everything in sight, and he had a great semifinal match to get here.
It's unbelievable. He won a close match. Again, he's ranked #1. Ever since he won the World Championship in Taipei about 6, 7, 8 months ago, he has just been on a roll that just obviously hasn't stopped. And I just can't believe the match. You know, he's just playing so good. If things are going his way, it's just going to be a very, very tough uphill battle for Tom Kennedy.
The interesting thing about Kennedy, though, as he mentioned, he's just had a breeze this week. He is known only in Florida, just been a pro for 3 months. But I'll tell you what, he's not awed by this guy.
No, not at all. No, in fact, the funny thing is they travel a lot together, and Tom Kennedy is ranked #1 on the Florida Mini Tour. So he knows, they both know each other's game. Tom Kennedy, again, breaks incredibly hard, tremendous shot maker. All the top players know he's very capable of winning, so, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing this.
And he is loose as a goose, just marching around right behind you. Let's talk about the rules in 9-ball, and we'll get to it then. First of all, it is simply a race to 9, not 13 as it is in some of the preliminary rounds. The balls are shot in numerical order, 1 through 9. The winner breaks every time. A scratch or a foul, a cue ball's in hand of the other player. All the balls stay down, regardless whether it's a scratch or not. The push rule is in effect. We'll speak more of that. And a 40-second shot clock, which in this case, I don't really think is going to be any factor at all. For this final, and these, without question, the 2 hottest players coming in here.
Yeah, definitely.
Lag for the break.
Oh, Johnny Archer won the lag. You know, the funny thing is, Tom Kennedy, he's really been a crowd pleaser. I mean, the players know he's not an underdog. And it's sure in Johnny Archer's mind, he is not an underdog. But the crowd, they've never seen him before. You know, they're used to seeing Buddy Hall, Johnny Archer, this one, that one. And he's a funny, real nice kid, and the crowd is really behind him. So that's going to be a big play in this particular match.
And I'll tell you the other thing, too. If he uses the crowd the right way, it really could be a factor, because he seems to be very good at working the room here. And I'll tell you what, if loose wins billiard championships, he's loose.
He is very loose, and Johnny Archer, you know, he's #1. But on the other hand, sometimes it's a disadvantage, and with lonely at the top, everybody squeezes for the underdog. So that could be a very determining factor. Okay, Johnny Archer broke the balls.
Nothing went down.
Nothing went. That's unusual. Oh, new referee.
There you are again.
See, now there you go. I mean, Tom Kennedy has a very, very good chance. They're already screaming in the crowd.
Yeah,
see there?
great.
Yeah, the crowd is really behind him. I really haven't watched too much of his matches, but I've seen him play many times before, years ago, and he is a great, great player.
It's really interesting to me, you know, and I'll tell you, I do a lot of sports and a lot of different events for ESPN, and a lot of people that I work with week in and week out, athletes that is, could really take a cue from Tom Kennedy. He is pumped about being on national television. He just thinks it's the greatest thing that ever happened. And for him, it may be. But it's really refreshing.
Well, I'd really like to see his performance, because see, he got a little careless right there. See what he did? He snookered himself. The 9 is right in the way of the 4. It doesn't seem to be bothering him, though, too much. He's going to try and play it safe. Look at this. Ooh, he almost made the 8. Nice safe. Look how that turned out.
Good sequence for the first time off the chair for Tom Kennedy.
When he hit the cue ball into the rail, he hit the 4 up table, trying to play it safe, keeping the cue ball down table in this area. And as you can see, he got a good result. The 4 is actually up behind the 6 ball, the green ball. As soon as Johnny moves, there you are. The 4 is just in front of the green ball where he can hit the edge of the ball, but he really can't make it. He's going to go to the rail. Hopefully hit the 4 solid and stick, sending the 4 down table. Hit it absolutely. Johnny Archer, perfect. I mean,
well, the thing that strikes me, Mike, about Johnny Archer, having now watched him over a course of several months, is that he just isn't likely to make that many mistakes.
No,
and
not
so
at all.
You have to play virtually perfect against him.
Okay, now, Tom Kennedy had a shot to play even a better safe. It turned out okay. Tom Kennedy was actually trying to hit the 4 up table and not even touch the 9. But he happened to graze the 9. But he still left Johnny Archer in a very, very tough situation. It's a tough shot up in the corner. It looks like he's going to shoot at it. And again, this is the kind of shot that Johnny has not been hitting good all week. How did he hit it there, though?
Not bad.
That, a lot of times the side pocket point comes into play in that shot. And the speed was perfect, and he just shot it like it was routine. He's got a pretty difficult angle on the 5. He wants to hit it low. He shot that, and he looks very confident. See, again, Tom Kennedy has never been on TV before. So we have to see as the match progresses what his capability and ability is gonna wind up to be. Is he gonna play good? How's he gonna play? Is the camera gonna bother him? All these factors may determine a win or a loss. Johnny Archer is doing a textbook run. He's gonna play the 8, slide the cue ball up the rail, and the speed again, absolutely perfect.
Archer played just about a perfect match in his semifinal win over Jose Palika to get here. And Archer wins the first game of the championship match. We'll be back. Welcome back. This is the Pro Billiards Tour, the United States Open 9-Ball Championships. This is the final match, and Archer has won the first match of this final, and he now stands at the table ready to break.
Oh, Johnny Archer broke. You see he made the corner balls, got a nice shot at the 1.
Mike, let's take a look at the route that Johnny Archer took to the final, and it was a circuitous route.
I'll tell you, he had some close matches, but he beat some tremendous players. He beat Bustamante, another Philippine player, Hatch. He had some very, very tough players.
Here's another look again. He lost to Kennedy, as you see.
He lost to Kennedy. He beat Parika. He beat Hatch. He beat Alan Carter. All top players. His only loss being Kennedy. Wow.
Oof.
That was a little unusual.
Did he just rush it?
I'm not really too sure. I think he got a little careless on that ball. As you can see, he's playing the 2 into the 8. Oh, I see. That was a pretty tough shot. The 8 was a little bit more off the rail, but it's still unlike Johnny Archer, especially at this stage of the tournament. Tom Kennedy look at this. Oh my God.
Lucked out.
Tom Kennedy, he's not taking any time. He's just firing at everything. He tried to bank the ball. Look for the cue ball. He placed it. Actually got a little lucky there. He happened to graze the edge of the 9, and you see the cue ball's right behind the 3, the red ball. Johnny Archer doesn't like it. So here we go. Johnny Archer must go to a cushion. He's going to hit the rail above the side pocket and try and just go right into the 2. He missed it. That's cue ball on him. Now, this is a good opportunity right now for Tom Kennedy. Now, he had a pretty good rack the first rack. Let's see if he can, come back and hopefully win this game.
Kennedy, as we mentioned, Mike, undefeated so far in this double elimination tournament. He didn't need it.
He has beat some tremendous names. Rempe, LeBron, Parika, Archer. I mean, Fusco. He beat, out of the 6 players, 5 of them are world champion class players. Okay, you see he's going to play the 3. He's going to draw the cue ball back a little bit. A little low, right English. Hit the rail. And you see he's got the 4. The 4 is right about over here. The 5 is sitting in a good position. 7 ball, actually, all 5 of the balls are laying in a good position. We'll just play the 4, follow up a little bit for the 5. Okay, he wants a little angle. He's perfect. He'll just play the 5, kind of come off the rail. This is the kind of rack that he needs to get going and hopefully build up some confidence. He made a nice shot, hit that a little bit harder than he would like. He's a little bit out of position. He's going to have to play the 7. He's going to hit the cue ball low right English. Nice shot.
Nestled it in.
That was a tough shot. Now again, he's on the 50-yard line. This is not that easy. He's got to play the 8 in the side. He's going to follow the cue ball 2 rails around the 9. This is not an easy shot. Nice shot. Good speed. Crowd likes it. He throws on the rail, but I think he'll handle this. Wow.
1-1.
That was a big game for him. Big game day. Now he's smiling to get, I think to get the nerves out and everything.
Confidence builder. I don't think there's any question about it. It also brings the crowd back into the game. Really too bad for Johnny Archer because he's usually the crowd favorite. It's an unusual role for him. Tom Kennedy ties it at 1. Welcome back to the Chesapeake Holiday Inn here in Chesapeake, Virginia. This is the site of the United States Open 9-ball Championships. We're in the final match. Tom Kennedy, an upstart, 3 months, a touring professional, has been playing satellite tours in and about the Southeast.
Now he made a nice break. You see he broke, he made the 1 in the side pocket, and he's got a realistic shot at the 2 ball. Let's take a look at his stroke now. Tom Kennedy, as you can see in this area, he chokes up on the handle. A lot of players hold it back in here. He delivers the ball straight, and he's got perfect form in this area. As he follows through, you'll watch his Q-tip actually goes up. See, it actually goes up, actually stays pretty level. He's got a phenomenal stroke, good delivery. See in the upper left-hand portion, as he takes the cue back, he's got a little hitch in there, but as he follows through smoothly. And from this angle, you can see when he follows through, he takes the cue back 3 or 4 inches and follows through about the same. So he's got great delivery.
And meanwhile, back to live action. He made the 2 ball, then made the 8 ball and a combination off the 3, and now will shoot the 3 in.
He's got a nice rack. The 3 is hanging. He made a great shot on the 2 and the 3-8 combination. He came a little... He'd like to come down a little bit more maybe in this area. He's going to play the 4. Cue ball should come out somewhere in here for the 5 in this corner pocket. So we'll see what happens. Looks like he may either hit that a little bit of right English, possibly. Okay, he's elected to come up 1 rail. That was a nice shot. Now, well, you see he's got a little problem. The 5 ball he's going to play in the corner pocket. The 6 is way up in the middle of the upper portion of the screen. He's got to make sure he hits the ball hard enough to get up table and not hit the 9 ball. That was, he has had a little funny angle there. The natural angle would have been to go around the 9, and he didn't quite have enough angle to really follow the ball all the way up table. So that was, again, a little careless. I think he's going to probably play it safe here. Put the 6 down table and put the cue ball behind the 7. And I was right there. Wow, what a shot. Boy,
I get
oh boy.
the feeling that safe was not in his vocabulary this week.
I'm learning that immediately. What a shot he made there. That was an incredible shot.
We'll have a chance to look at it in just a moment here while he tries to finish this out and take a 2-1 lead on.
Wow. Betsy, look at this. He banks his ball. It actually jumped off the table bed right in the heart of the pocket. Perfect position. You saw the result. I'll tell you what, Tom Kennedy is here for real. He is playing good. I see the look in his face, and Johnny Archer all of a sudden is going to have his hands totally tied. Johnny's just kind of sitting there now. Tom broke. He made a ball in a break. Of course, I don't know. I can't say anything now because I think safe is not a part of his vocabulary. You're right. But I believe in this instant, I think he's going to try and play safe and put the cue ball, hopefully. You see the 1s in this area. He's going to try and put the cue ball somewhere over here, put the 1, I would say, down in this area. See how right I was there?
Yeah,
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. Do you see the shot he made there? Wow. Unbelievable. That was over my head. Look how thin he cuts this ball. And actually, the cue ball goes around the 5 and 6, comes down, hits the 2, and gets good position.
When you're in that situation, Mike, I mean, do you ever just get the feeling, hey, everything's been going great for me this week, I'm just going to let it all go?
Well, I can't really tell now. He may have snookered himself. You see the 7 ball here is in the way. The 3 is right in this area for this pocket. I can't tell from here, but I think he may have overhit the 2 ball.
Merely jump over it.
He did. No, he's got a kick at it. It was a tough angle on the 2. Look at this. Pretty nice shot right there. Cue ball's froze. Pretty nice shot right there. He killed the cue ball. He kept the cue ball. Watch what he does. When he hits the 3, make sure he hits the 3 solid, so therefore the cue ball stays right there, stays to the rail. 3 goes up table. Hit that about as good as you could possibly hit it. Yeah, well, you know what? Actually, when I play in the finals, I've been in many finals, and offense is by far the best defense. I mean, another mistake by Johnny Archer. He's giving it the head shake. He actually was trying to hit the 3 and put the cue ball behind the 5-6, and the 3 actually passed the 4, where he hit the 4 and left Tom Kennedy a makeable shot. It's not a hanger, but he's got an opportunity to win the game. You see, it's a pretty nice cut shot. He's worried about position for the 4. Is he going to hit the 4? Is he going to go by the 4? He may bank the 3. He's banking the 3 for position. How'd he hit it?
Not bad.
Most people probably would have cut that ball in, but to ensure the position, he banked the ball perfect position, and he's got a good shot here. He's got that look in his face. You know, the thing is that nothing seems to bother Kennedy. He gets up whether he has a shot or not. There's no facial expression, no change. He just gets up, does his business. And that's a good attitude. He's 27 years old, but he looks like he hasn't played that much on our tour. But he has the makings of, I'm sure, if he played here, the other players are going to be a little afraid. Another good shot. Hold on. Look at this. You know, there's another factor. You know, he plays in Florida. Tables get very wet and tough and sticky, so any other table to him looks relatively simple. I've played in Florida many times. Those tables are very, very tough to play on because of the humidity. And he's showing a textbook run out. He's smiling. He loves it.
Talking to our
He loves it.
For a 3-1 lead. And if he's a front runner, he's a pretty good front runner. 3 games to 1. Tom Kennedy leads. Race to 9 for the championship. We'll be back. Back to the Pro Billiards Tour. Out there, Tom with Mike Sigel and Kevin Fusick. This is the championship match of the United States Open 9-ball title. And the man at the table, Tom Kennedy, just has not looked back this whole week, and right now is no exception. See if he gets a break here.
Wow. He made a ball. Now, I can't tell you, as you can see right over, as soon as you get a look at the table, he made the 2 ball in the break, and it looks like he's got a shot at the 1. You can see the 5 is right over in this area. And I don't know if it's in the way of the 1, the yellow ball, but obviously I don't think it is. He looks like he should know. He's got a nice clear shot at it. Great shot. Hold on, ball. See, you know, his speed has been off on a few shots I've noticed, but, you know, again, Johnny Archer has played a match on this table. Tom Kennedy has not, so it's going to take him a game or 2 to get used to the table. This is a tough shot. He's got to cut it very thin.
No problem.
Look at this. He made a nice shot. I think he was trying to look for a little better outcome. Now, he can hit the 4. The 4, as you can see, is right next to the cue ball. He cuts this ball very, very thin. Look at that. Right in the center of the pocket. I don't know if he can make the 4. He's playing safe. He's playing safe. Another good shot.
Merely perfect.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's been running 1,000 racks here, but they're playing very intelligently. Johnny Archer, he's concerned. I've watched this game many, many times, and it's very tough. He's going to go to the side rail. He's just going to try and hit the 4. Look at this. Oh, my God.
And that's the kind of shot that will change the tide of a match.
Well, he didn't wind up with the shot, but that's unbelievable is what it is. I mean, all he's really trying to do is just hit the ball. The cue ball goes up, and he cuts the 4 in. Pretty as a picture. I mean, he knows he's not hard luck without getting a shot, but that's still now see here. Tom Kennedy, he's looking here. very patiently, but now he has to kick at the 5-ball. Again, there's a possibility this may go in the lower right hand. Oh, my God.
Well, now the door is really open for Tom
See, you know
Kennedy.
what? The side pocket was a factor there. He couldn't hit actually past the side, or he tried to hit a hair before the side pocket. That's the reason why he missed the ball. So Tom Kennedy, again, has a very good opportunity. Archer is, see, you can see he just hit the point before the side pocket and missed the 5. Okay, Tom Kennedy looks like he's going to foul this ball a little bit of high. No, he looks like he's drawing the ball. Hitting it low, a little bit of right English. Coming down one rail. Speed looks very good. He'll play the 7 in the corner. Follow the cue ball up for the 8 in the side. There it goes, going up towards the 8. Looks like he's got a nice little angle on the 8. We got a perfect shot on the 8. Draw it back for the 9. And how do we like it?
Not bad. It's a 4-1 here.
He's got a mean look on his face, boy.
Yeah, he does. He puts it away. 4-1. Tom Kennedy leads the #1 player in the world, Johnny Archer.
Hi, I'm Kim Davenport from Modesto, California, and I'm going to show you here 3 basic shots as the same shot to get shape on. First of all, I'm going to make the 6 and come down 1 rail for position. Okay, that's the first way to do it. Same shot, I'm going to come out and go 2 rails off both cushions and come down for position. Now for the third shot, same position to the balls. I'm going to draw it off 2 rails and come down. So if you have any problems with this, please practice. It'll make your game better.
I'll tell you my biggest problem with it all, Mike, is the simple fact that I always forget to make the ball.
Yeah,
I can play
that's-
shape pretty good, but I can't make the ball.
That's the thought process. Pool is very strenuous on the brain sometimes. You know what's funny? Tom Kennedy is not hitting the balls hard at all, as I know he can, but he's getting a good result. He's kind of what we call bunting the balls. You can see he made a ball in the break. Now he's got the one up in this area, but his concern is over here as he's looking. The 2 and 5 are stuck together. He's got a real good shot at the 1. He's either going to have to try and break the balls out, or if the 2 possibly goes in the corner pocket. I'm not too sure exactly what he's going to do yet. Okay, he's playing position for the 2 in the corner pocket. Watch the speed. He hit that. He hit that. I would say about as good as you could hit it. I mean, he's in between the 6. Now watch the speed of the shot. It's just incredible. He plays the 1, a little bit of right English. The speed of the shot comes down. Absolutely perfect. If he hits a little hard, he's maybe behind the 6 or something. Great speed. Actually, the 2 goes in the side pocket. How about that?
That's a great shot.
Wow. I mean, the speed there. He picked up the speed. I was saying it earlier in a game or two. He's adapted immediately to the speed of the table. He's got a nice shot. He played a 3, came up a little. He'd like to have been up a little bit more, but I think he's okay. He's going to play the 4. He's got to hit it with a little bit of low left English. Cue ball's probably going to go 2 rails for the 5. Nice shot. 2 rails coming out for the 5. He's got a nice shot on the 5. All he's got to do is play the 5, draw the cue ball, hit a little bit of low right English, come off the rail, play the 6 in the same pocket. Boy, he's got an intense look on his face. Whew.
But at the end of every game, he gives a big smile. He's just...
Well, he's running out, though. He looks like a mean guy.
He does, yeah.
Look. Well, I think he's smelling something. I mean, look at that face. Whew. Look at the concentration. Well, he's made good shots in this rack. He's going to play the 7, hit the cue ball low, drift down, perfect angle for the 9. And Johnny Archer is in disbelief.
Yeah, it's too bad. Johnny Archer's got to tip it. He will be liking this because Tom Kennedy's just playing brilliantly. And he has now taken a commanding lead before an appreciative bounce. But it says to that of this trial. Oh, he's playing big time. All right, Tom, this is with Mike Sigel and Kevin Hughes. We welcome you back. This is the Pro Billiards Tour. We are looking at the final of the United States Open 9-ball championship, and Tom Kennedy is right now running away and hiding from the #1 player in the world.
Watch it, watch it. Ooh. Well, Kennedy is definitely playing a billiards exhibition here. He is, of course, now again he made a ball in the break, but he made the 1, but as you can see, the 2 ball in the upper portion of your screen is, I don't know if he's got a shot or not. Looks like he either may play safe or a possible billiard on the 7 ball. He's playing a safety. Another good shot, and look where the 2 goes. The 2 is right next to the 9. Now, of course, now remember earlier we didn't know if he had safety in his mind. Well, there again. Now, that was the wise choice right there.
It's the first time off the chair in a long time for Johnny Archer, too.
And he's kicking. He's kicking. He's got a very, very tough situation. Tom Kennedy is not giving any air up. Johnny Archer has to hit this ball. He's going to hit the side rail. Okay, that was a good hit there. But I'll tell you what, he hit it, but he left a good shot. Boy, it gets quiet in here when he's shooting, right? I'm afraid to thought. He made a nice shot on the 2. Now he's going to play the 3, the red ball in the corner. His problem right now is the 4 and 8. He wants to make sure he gets almost on the rail for the 4 ball. He is almost perfect. He may be actually a little too straight. He's going to draw the cue ball back for the 5. Nice shot. Okay, he didn't draw that. I think he wanted to play for the 5 in the side. Actually, he's going to probably play the 5 in the side pocket. Cue ball is going to come in this area and back up for the 6 ball, following it with a high right English. Perfect shot.
As advertised.
Coming off the rail. Boom. I played before a few times.
Yeah, we have. I can tell.
Okay, he's got a nice shot on the 6 straight. He's going to probably stop the cue ball right there. Nice shot. He actually forced the ball. You see that? He was kind of straight, and he forced it just an inch or so to the left to have an easier shot on the 7, maroon ball. Follow 1 rail, come down for the 8. Looks absolutely perfect to me. Now he's going to play the 8. Well, he's not actually perfect, but he's in good shape. What he just did right there, moving the chalk, that shows he's in intense concentration. A lot of players, myself included, do that when the chalk is near the pocket. When you're really concentrating good, you move the chalk. I can tell. Look at this. How good did he hit that? How good did he hit that ball? He is really stroking the ball.
As far as Johnny Archer's concerned, this is a train wreck so far.
Well, there's nothing Johnny can do about it.
That's another great round. And you're looking at a confident player right now. He is 3 games away from an unprecedented championship. 6-1, Kennedy over Archer.
You see the 8 ball? He's hitting with a low left English. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Absolutely perfect.
And he merely knocked it in from there. We welcome you back to Chesapeake, Virginia. These are the finals of the United States Open 9-ball championship. It's been a week-long tournament and a long road, but an easy road for this man, Tom Kennedy. And the interesting thing is, here's a guy who's only been a pro for 3 months. He's been playing largely in the Southeast. Good player as a kid. A lot of players on the tour know him, but he really hasn't made a big mark until now. Here he gets in a final against the #1 player in the world, and he's handling him 6-1.
And I'm sure all the other players are hoping he goes back to Florida and continues playing
Right.
on his own tour. Well, I'll tell you what, he made 2 balls on the break. He's got a real good shot at the 2, the blue balls in the bottom rail. Now, he got a little careless there. That was very careless. As you can see, he really wanted the cue ball more in this area to play the 3 in the corner, and the 4 is right here for the next shot. He's actually got what we call the wrong angle, where the cue ball is going to be drifting this way.
What do you think about a combination on the 9?
Well, he could play a combination on 9, but it's hard to say. It's his choice. I don't know. He could either play the 3 and try and go around the table, or he could play a combination on 9. Now, it looks to me like he's playing a combination on the 9. Ooh. He kind of jumped up on that ball. That's the only bad stroke I really have seen him do. He didn't really take his time, but you notice where the cue ball is. The cue ball's in a good spot. The 3 is way up table. He knew if he missed it, it would be an outcome like this. So, therefore, it was what we call a semi-safe shot. See Johnny Archer shaking his head. that'll give you an idea how crucial the angles are. If the cue ball would have floated up another 2 or 3 inches, had the right angle on the 3, the game probably would have been over. Well, Johnny Archer, he really doesn't have much of a shot here, and he can try and play the 3, but then again, he's got to get position on the 4. The 4, as you can see, is in this area next to 9. The 3 up here he's shooting at. I'm not really 100% sure. Oh, look at this shot. Oh, I saw what he tried to do there. That was a good attempt. He tried to actually bank the 3, possibly off the 4, giving it a big pocket. The 4 was right in the lip of the pocket. As you can see, he's going to hit the 3, try and bank the ball, and hopefully either make the 4 or kiss off the 4. But it double kissed and nothing went in. Wow, look at this shot. There's a man that never plays safe, right? That was a great shot. Now, he really wasn't trying to play the 9. The 9 was too far off the rail. He was trying to do exactly what he just did. Put the cube on the rail, and he is giving Johnny Archer no daylight. I mean, somebody told me many, many years ago, make him earn it, and that's exactly what Tom Kennedy is doing to Johnny Archer.
Yeah, and it's interesting, and it's almost a role reversal because really it's Archer who, by the course of their record, should be doing it.
Boy, Johnny Archer just can't, well, that was a tough shot. He tried to hit he couldn't make the 3. He tried to hit the edge of the 3 and hopefully come down and miss the 5. Now, you can see the concern here is the 4 and 7 in this area. Now, he's got a good shot at the 3 to play in this corner pocket, but the position for the 4 ball is going to be very tough. Now, he may draw a way down table, either try and break him out, or let's see what happens. Ooh, he just went by. I don't know if the 4 goes up table. He's looking at it now. It does. I don't know if it does or not. I think he was more or less playing for the 4 towards where the 8 ball was. I think the 4 must go. He's shooting at it. Or is he playing safe? He's playing the man that doesn't play safe.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that was a strategy shot. Now, see, he could have actually played a 3 and taken a chance and drawn into the balls or whatever. Instead, he chose to do the smart thing, draw under the 2 balls, hit the 4 in that particular case, and snooker him on the 7 ball. See, he's going to hit the 4 ball and just stick right on the 7. That really wasn't that easy because the cue ball, if it moves another 1/4 of an inch, probably gives him a straight-in shot. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Oh.
Well, wait a minute. Well, Johnny Archer can't seem to get a break. He's going to kick at the rail. You see he kicks the rail. He hits the 4. Almost looks like he made it in that pocket and almost banked 1 rail, but he didn't make it and gave Tom Kennedy another opportunity. Now, I don't like this shot too much. Tom Kennedy is again on the 50-yard line. It's not easy in the right corner. It's not easy in the left corner. So there's a lot of pressure on this shot. Yeah. How did he hit it?
Just a great
you can
shot.
tell the pressure shots. The crowd is so knowledgeable. It was dead silent when he was shooting that ball. Now he's got to make this straight in. All he's got to do is basically stop the cue ball, or he can draw back fire, but I think he'll just pretty much stop in that area. Nice shot. He's starting to get a little nervous. You can see he's following through, but he wants to make sure they go in.
Doesn't show in his game too much.
No, his stick kind of elevated there a little bit. He can sense the victory, I got to figure. He hit that perfect. Look at the speed. Look at the speed. How did he hit it? I mean, he went back and forth. Perfect speed in a 9 and a commanding.
Truly remarkable performance by this guy named Tom Kennedy. See the sign saying yay. Yay indeed. 7 games to 1. Tom Kennedy over the #1 fighter in the world, Johnny Archer. You gotta love it.
Hi, I'm Mike Massey. I call this the ultimate trap shot. I've got to hit the 1 ball and make the 9.
Tom Kennedy doing everything right. It's not that Johnny Archer is doing so much wrong. He just hasn't been off the chair.
After the first game, I don't think Johnny Archer has had a realistic shot of winning a game. Tom Kennedy is hitting the balls. Look at this. Oh, my God. Tom Kennedy is hitting the balls just medium speed. Believe me, he can hit them much, much harder than that. He's getting a tremendous result. As you can see, he made 2 balls in a break. The 1's up in this area, 2 down here. All he's going to do is draw back a little bit. 2 and 3 actually are in this area. He's got a realistic good opportunity to run out. As you can see, he's got the perfect angle. He'll play the 2. Now his concern is the 9 ball. His concern is the 9 ball right there. He wants to either hit the slow, roll the cue ball. There you go. Absolutely perfect. Now that could have been a little tricky. He could have gone by the 9 or whatever. He made it look easy, but that was a little tricky.
You're watching the final of the United States Open 9-ball championship, and Tom Kennedy, 3 months a touring pro, undefeated all week long, playing like the champion that it appears he will soon become.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't like this shot. You see the 5 is right in this area right here, and the side pocket comes into play. I don't know if he's playing in the corner or not. This is a very, very tough shot. Very tough shot. Wow. I don't know how that ball went in. He slid that ball in. Well, you know what it was? He hit the shot so soft that the ball actually hit way before the pocket, but the speed of the shot caused it to go in.
I'm sure the pockets right now are looking like the Grand Canyon to him.
Another great shot. Boy, he's hitting that stroke. He's just, I'll tell you what, this is an exhibition I won't ever forget. I mean, he is just playing some awesome pool. He is sensing something out. This guy, he's got ice in his veins. Look, he loves it. When he's shooting at the 9, he looks at the camera. He loves it.
Tom Kennedy, 1 game away from a national championship. And again, there's nothing Johnny Archer can do about it. With a chance to win the whole thing. Don't go wrong. This is the Pro Billiards Tour, the finals of the United States Open 9-ball championship from Chesapeake, Virginia. And Tom Kennedy is not only the man of the week, the man of the moment, but he is on the doorstep now of closing this whole thing out.
He's got that break down to a science. He keeps breaking, medium speed. He made, again, 3 balls on the break. Well, actually, he's got a very, very difficult shot on the 1 ball, the yellow ball. You can see the 1 ball's right up in this area. All he's got to do, if he does make it, the cue ball should come somewhere over here. Tough shot, but if he makes it, he's going to get position for the 3, the red ball. And it could be lights out. He knows it. Very, very tough shot. That, I was going to say, that was, look at this. That was a tough shot. You know, he knew that if he made that, he might have had a good shot at running out. But that was a very, very tough shot. He essentially just overtouched the ball, much like Johnny Archer has been doing throughout this entire tournament.
Gave himself a little round of applause.
He's smiling.
He's played great.
Yeah. Right. I mean, everybody makes mistakes here and there. That was, again, very tough. Well, let's see what Johnny can do here if he can capitalize. Excuse me. I'll tell you what, that was some shot right there. Very similar to the one that Kennedy just missed.
Long way back for Johnny Archer, though, 8-1.
Well, I know one thing. Last year, when in fact it was this guy playing, that Buddy Hall was actually leading 7-1 and came out a loser. So, you know, it's not over till the fat lady sings. I know Johnny Archer is remembering that, and you never know what's going to happen. Okay, he's made a nice shot on the 5. Now he's got a little bit less angle. He's going to follow the cue ball with high left-hand English. Going 2 rails. Up for the 7. Hit it. Good. He's got a good shot. And he's going to probably play the 7. Cut it in. Just come 1 rail down table towards the 9. Wait.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. I think Johnny's mesmerized.
I remember he threw in the towel. And see if Tom Kennedy, I thought maybe Tom Kennedy was going to run up and grab the white towel.
Wow. Well, it just seems like Tom Kennedy kind of took everything out of Johnny Archer. Wait, it's not over with yet. Keep rolling. I'm sure Tom Kennedy would love to be straight in with this ball. Again, he's moving the chalk. Well, here we go. This is for the whole championship. This is it right here. Archer. Tom Kennedy is a grand U.S. Open champion.
Yeah, that's a wonderful win for him. We started this whole program by saying these were two good
Look
players.
at his, I mean, he jumped out of it. If they had a low ceiling, he would have hit it.
Oh, remember, he's only been 5'4".
Wow. I know what that feels like. And he's got to be right now the happiest person on this planet.
That's a wonderful win for him, and he beat a great player and another good guy, an old friend, actually.
Yeah, they traveled together, and that may have had something to do with this match. I don't know. He maybe didn't fear Johnny as much as the rest of us, like myself, and that may have come into play. But he played great pool for whatever reason. The greatest pool I've ever seen in a championship match, playing under these conditions with the #1 player in the world. He didn't just beat him, he destroyed him.
That's an unbelievable win for him. Remember, he's a guy who's been playing on the mini tour. I keep asking myself why he's been playing on the mini tour. The only thing I can think of is maybe he thought it was a tour for guys under 5'6".
Yeah, I don't know. Thank God. I hope he just stays in Florida.
Yeah, I have an idea you're going to be seeing a lot more of him. Tom Kennedy is a winner. Take a look at the camera. Hi, Mom. And hi, everybody else. Hi, world, because you're going to recognize the name soon. And we welcome you back to the U.S. Open Championship. We have a winner. It is Tom Kennedy. High excitement for the winner. High anxiety for the runner-up. Tom Kennedy just went out and took this match. It wasn't so much what Johnny Archer didn't do. It's what Tom Kennedy did do. He wins it and wins it big time. 9-1. And right now, Kevin Cusick is with both players. First, Johnny Archer, who I don't think could be too unhappy. It isn't what he didn't do, Kev.
No, it certainly isn't, Barry. You know, we saw him finish second at the LA Open, then we saw him finish second again at the Challenge of Champions. He may have let Buddy Hall get away with something at the Challenge of Champions, but here we cannot fault you one bit. You played a great tournament. You really didn't get to shoot in this match was the only problem for you.
Yeah, well, Tommy played very well. He played a very great tournament, and he played a good finals. And the second game, I had a combination on the 2-8, and if I'd have made it, maybe things would have been a little different. But I didn't make it, and you've seen what happened. Tommy just played a great match.
He did play a great match, and he opened the door for you. You went to the table, and then you opened it back up for him. He was on a roll, and if we can take a look at the replay here, this was a shot that Johnny Archer, the #1 ranked player, you normally make.
Yeah, I normally make that shot, but I kind of took my eye off of it, and I wasn't real relaxed whenever I shot the shot, and I was so far down, I don't think it mattered a whole lot, because it would have been hard to come back from there.
Johnny Archer, you made your way out of the loser bracket here into the final. Congratulations once again on a great tournament. You weren't able to close the door, but you played a great tournament. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, someone who did close the door. He came in as unseeded, unranked, and Tommy Kennedy finds himself here in the winner's circle. Tommy, congratulations. Take a look here at a graphic of the players you beat. You beat names like Rimpey, LeBron, Parika, Archer, and then Archer again. Tommy, what are you doing?
I'm praying real hard. The Lord is on my side.
Well, he's obviously listening. If we take a look here, not only is he listening, but your game is in great order. You take a look here at the 6 ball. You took it off the table and right down into the corner pocket. You make it look easy. You make this game look awfully easy.
Well, it's just a lot of practice, playing hard, praying hard, and trusting the Lord for all I do. It's great.
Here's a look at the second shot.
It's a good key shot here. Perfect high and a little bit of right hand English. Just come right off. Kill the cue ball.
You played so well. Talk about right now, though, your feelings. You come in, as I said, unranked, unseeded, and you beat the players that you did. You beat all the top players on the tour, it seems, to get here to the championship. You've really got to be elated.
Words can't explain how I feel right now. This is beyond me. This is unbelievable. It's unreal.
Well, Tommy, guess what? It hasn't stopped yet. We've got a couple of trophies here. We've got a check. We're going to start with the tournament director. He runs a great tournament here every year, and Barry Berman. Barry, a check. You don't have the check. You have the trophy.
Tommy, you played a great tournament. You deserve to be the 1992 U.S. Open champion. And at this time, I would like to present you your well-deserved plaque. Always remember this opportunity you had. Congratulations.
Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. You're great. Yay!
It hasn't stopped yet, Tom. Not yet. Hold on. We've got the president of Brunswick Billiards, the vice president of Brunswick Billiards, Jim Bakula. Jim, welcome once again to Chesapeake, Virginia, and welcome to the show. You've got a check for the new champion, Tom Kennedy.
I certainly do, Kevin. Thank you very much. Tom, on behalf of Brunswick Billiards and Q-Master Billiards, I'm proud to present you with the winner's check in the amount of $15,000.
Thank you. Praise the Lord. Thank you. I'm so happy. Thank you, Jim. I really do appreciate this. Just thank you to everybody. Thank you for the support. My friends and family in Florida, I appreciate everybody. They've been real loving to me, and they've done everything they could to pull me through this. And I just thank the Lord for everything he's done. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jim.
Okay, Tommy, I have one more question for you. As Jim steps out of the shot, I have one more question for you, and that is now that you're on the tour, only a month back on the tour. You were on the tour 3 years ago. You said your highest ranking at that point was 31. You decided to take a break, play on the Florida circuit. Are we going to see a little bit more on the main tour now?
Yeah, I think now I have a chance to compete with the better players. I think I have a lot better chance.
Well, Barry, he thinks he has a chance to compete with some of the better players. I don't know. I think we just saw that, didn't we? Back to you.
I believe we did. Thanks, Kevin. And that's a happy winner. I'll tell you what, there were probably 1,000 people in this room tonight, and I think Tom Kennedy hugged about 865 of them. Let me give you one final thing. He is the only unseeded player to ever win an event on the Pro Billiards Tour. How about that? For us, just about a wrap. For Kevin Cusick and Mike Sigel, I'm Barry Tompkins. We'll see you down the road in the sport of billiards.